Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Diane Nelson. How are you today? Um, Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm haven't. I need to make a title for this, and I still haven't decided yet. It's just coming to me like in. In waves, so I just go with whatever I like, the fly on my pants kind of thing, but not because I've been thinking about this for years. But please like and share and subscribe. It's just certain things that I think about, and I come on here and say what I'm thinking, observations on the world, as you might say, and what's going on the internet. It's that, like, shout out to T.S. Madison. What's going on the internet? And I just come on here and share my thoughts. Anyway, I wanted to talk about certain topics, and one of them today was about affiliations, about certain people that you affiliate your life with. I've been going on this spiritual journey, and also breaking free of things that no longer serve me and my well-being. I need to start writing down the things I think about when I'm alone. Just epiphanies that come in my head about life. And I realize what you think about, you attract. So I've always been a little bit of a negative Nancy in my head, and I realized that I was negative at one point, but now that I've centered myself and understanding that everything that I am is enough, and that takes growth in sitting with yourself, and being alone and being a hermit and going through crying and just wailing at the world and letting your feelings come in and letting them not overwhelm you, but just letting yourself feel that. And that's what I'm trying to say. So, and understand that this is for a reason, and it's for a season, and it's pain. Pain helps you grow. So if you let it, pain can be the good part too. That's a whole nother video, which is a whole nother video. Anyways, I was just thinking about, because I'm not going to be here long, because I have to work in about, I have to be at work in an hour or two. But, and shout out to y'all. What is y'all ritual for? Because I work nights. So what are y'all rituals when y'all wake up? Mine is green tea, because I have an ailment called ulcer colitis. I don't know if I should tell anybody that, but whatever. I feel like I should start my channel with the truth. So, and I just overcame that. I had to change my diet, even though I haven't really changed it too much. I can't eat really like spicy food, but I had to watch what I eat. I had to start working out more. I lost a lot of weight, and actually it has helped me. Yeah, I'm getting older, honey. I'm middle age. I'm okay with that. Anyway, I'm here. Because lately people are dying off at 50 something. Like, God, is this world so wicked that they killing people off at 50 and stuff? I'm like, ooh. What else? Okay, so because this video can't be nothing but 20 minutes. It can't be nothing but 20 minutes. I was supposed to been doing the video. I did the video. I have started dating Um, it's been a wild 2 weeks. Like, it's like when y'all you praying and you are doing what your intuition says, which some people think that's the God spirit talking to you. I was recently looking at a video of KRS talking about, he just had to sign up. It was actually it was an advertisement of, you know, the little energy drinks Rockstar. He had this energy drink up, and in the energy, like he was like, just say it in your head, say the name Rockstar. And he was saying, who is saying this to you? Of course it's you saying it. But like I was saying, and like in my last video, you go back to reference my last video, that people put this God name as this entity, this whole being. But the first person the entity that you talk to, it's not like when you first come in the world, it's not your mother. God is the first person you talk to, the first person that says you're going to be here. So that person is always with you. Actually, you can never let it go. Without him, without her, whichever one made you. Just FYI. That's what I think. So, me listening to that voice in the past 6 months of me going through my elevation, my revelation, I want to say elevation and revelation, I would say both. In those times, my interbeing has gotten me here. I've listened to it. In the past couple of years before this, I wasn't really listening to it. I was just following an agenda that I had set in my head. Your head is not always that. Your gut is that little whisper. Like, I asked my little voice, my inner voice, like, should I do this? And they tell me, should you move out that apartment? Yes. You need to get out. You need to get out of that apartment. Should I be with this person? No. You know, it's always the little inner beings that's telling you right away when you see the red flags in your relationships, whether it's relationships with a partner or relationship even in your family dynamic, or it's a family, if it's work relationships at home, at work, your career, how people are stepping on you, like all of these things, your gut is going to tell you, like, hey, check that. You know what I'm saying? Or talk to that person. And it's going to keep nudging you. And after a while, it's going to go away because they feel like you're not valuing what they're telling you. I want to say it's they, because it's all being. It's from all what you've been through. It's your I want to say it's your experiences that you went through, learn your lessons from. It's all those things in your head, in your psyche, not even your head, in your intuition, that's telling you certain things, and you keep, either you want them and you don't want to give it up, or you just want them and you just don't want to give them up. It's just one thing. It's just that you don't want to give it up, but your intuition is going to tell you it's time for you to let this go. He doesn't treat you. You want to keep letting him talk to you that way? They're taking advantage of you. Like, watch what they're doing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, those things, they're not valuing you as a person, and you keep coming to people's rescue. it's time for you to move around because they're taking your kindness for weakness. Like all these things, I'm gonna be honest. Now that I'm like looking back at my life, I have never not listened to it until recently, like 60 years ago. Like I stopped listening to it. I had people around me, um, influencing me to do certain things that I wasn't really comfortable with, but because I was comfortable with the company, I stopped listening to that. And about the end of 2025, I can remember New Year's Eve, about January 1st, when I got ghosted again. Some just told me this is not working. This, my life, way it's going right now, is not working. I shouldn't have someone in my life that constantly leaves when he feels like it. That's not cool. But I don't want to get on that because it's so much. I need to start doing this every 3 weeks. So I'm gonna carve out me 20 minutes every other day. So today is Monday. So I should be back with a video by Wednesday. That should be no problem because I'm off on Wednesdays. So now that I have a structured schedule, y'all gonna get more videos from me. But I was on Affiliations because that was an interesting segue. Anyway, affiliation happens in your life. If you see if your life is not going right, or it has to do with you, of course, you're gonna have to take responsibility for it, of course. But if you around people and you're not progressing the way you want your life to progress, and you're sitting there following these people, because you're gonna do what the monkey show do. If crow, like barrels in the crab, all wants to get out the barrel, right? So they all crowning up when, if they work together, they can use each other to get out all one at a time. But because they frantic, they just want to get out of it, they just going to stick and clunk like this. And they're going to be fighting against each other. So nobody's ever going to get out. Nobody's going to ever get out. It's just like your responses when you're feeling like you're being attacked or something like that. Instead of just sitting there, not sitting, but just understanding that before I react, should I react this way? Sometimes it's your first gut is the way you should react, but finding a way to react to somebody without them, I try to calm them down. Some people say and I do that. I used to be worse. I used to be a lot worse. I used to just go off. My family has gotten, I got it from my family, so shout out to my family, my sisters and brothers and my mom and them. But I used to wail off, like, and that's coming from where I come from. Y'all find out about me in a minute. Anyway, what I was trying to say, your affiliations also indicate what kind of life you're going to live. And I'm just going to say it like that, because if I'm around my friends and the first thing I think about is certain alcohol choices, nothing wrong with it. It's just that eventually that's all we're going to do. I understand you drinking to get to a certain situation, but to keep drinking and that's all. We're not moving or stepping in any direction. We're not talking about our future goals. We're not talking about what businesses we want to open, what school I graduated from. You know what I'm saying? Like, your affiliations will keep you stuck if you let it. And I just wanted to say that. I wanted to say that because I recently saw, I have an issue. I always have issues with certain rappers, but I'm in the hip hop generation. I was raised off of hip hop, period. So I'm a hip hop fan. I have the right to understand that I want something substantial from hip hop. And sometimes it gives it to me, sometimes it doesn't. But I was recently seeing, I want to ask, before I have to go, Google, how old is 50 Cent? Yeah. So recently he just had a birthday. But I didn't know it was, so they showed that. That was a long time ago. He recently had a birthday. He's 2 years older than me. Yeah, he's 2 years older than me. I was born in 77. So he recently had a birthday on July 6th. I just seen though a picture of his birthday party, and Dre was there, Dr. Dre. If anybody knows me, I'm a fan of Dr. Dre, even if his issues of what he done in his past it concerns me, but I've also seen his humanitarianism and in the past of what he's done in his future, and that would count if he start. You know what I'm saying, to me, because everybody's had a past. Everybody done something that they're not proud of. If you've done something that you're proud of, your record in your life is squeaky clean, and you ain't done nothing to hurt nobody, you should not watch this channel, because that's not me at all. Okay. But I was just looking at his birthday, and Dr. Dre was there, and Jimmy Iovine, and there was a lot of other people there. And I was just thinking, because I'm going back to this beef. So, and 50 Cent kept talking about Kendrick, like, or it was talking about, I sometimes, which I kind of respect about 50 Cent, he tries to talk shit without blatantly talk shit. And I'd be wondering, is he affiliated over there, or is he affiliated over here? Because he was like bigging up Drake on a recent, not recent, this was last year, about the op list, and he was talking to Drake. I don't know if somebody's seen my last video. I've talked about this, and I just don't know if people are just paying attention, or they not paying attention. Like the music, like I'm really into music. I listen to it. I get all over the place with my music, but I listen to rap. So I'm like, and I'm a big Kendrick fan, and I'm like, and he has said some things about Kendrick. Some people think it's discouraging. And he is the darling boy. He's the darling man, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he's talented. He's just freaking talented. And I was just paying attention to the Dre affiliation. The people he has brung with him during his years and dedication, and his affiliation you have with Dr. Dre, and the money that brings to the table. Like, I I find like he's got the best click of all rap history to me. Just to me. Now, arguing with your mama, but I feel like that Dr. Dre brand and what it has brought to hip hop he's pretty much saved hip hop all the time. So, but I was just thinking like, cause I'm going back to the beef because I was just thinking like, didn't you say? Well, Kendrick said in one of his last songs, like I think it was TV Off, he said, "I'm sitting with generals and lieutenants for the get back." And if I'm like, he's with Dr. Dre all the time, like they I guess they do business together. You know, he was part of Aftermath. I don't know if he still is, Kendrick. Also, 50 Cent is with Aftermath. Okay, he was with Aftermath. I don't know what they are with now. I recently saw a video of 50 Cent talking about he's doing a song with Eminem and Tupac. And so I thought that was interesting. I will be listening to that. But the thing is, like, I thought he was on Drake's side. But then, and I listened to Kendrick's song. I'm sitting in means something for the get back. This off TV, y'all. I love that song, by the way. I'm sitting here like, oh my God. Drake, they okay, let's talk about it, right? I don't know if nobody lived in the hood before, but there is people who like to get people, like rob people. I know this for a fact. Shout out to my brother. No disrespect. He's gone now, so we can talk about it. My brother used to rob people. You know, when you out there doing drugs and in the world, you know what I'm saying? You get these people who want to do extra shit. Okay, you get a girl. Make sure he's having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Give him his drug of choice, his alcohol of choice, his room of choice. Get him in there. Let him lack. And stick his ass up. That's what they use. This is what went on in the hood. I'm just saying. My channel was an adult channel. So I'm saying, I just feel like they stuck Drake up. Like they got him up to rap about something. I think like that was the bait. Like that was like, oh, I bet you he can't help. That's what ego does to you. If Drake ego wasn't talking to him and said, this like response and react, when he heard like that, he was like, oh, he think he the shit, huh? And then he reacts instead of saying to himself, I wonder why they want me to do this. Why am I? And just thinking about the skill level of Kendrick. And I know he like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. That's what J. Cole did. He thought about the situation. And he took the song back, which I've never listened to J. Cole like that no more. I have a problem listening to him. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is your affiliation determines how your life is going to end up. Real talk. If you can't, and then people be like, why you want to break free? Break free. Why wouldn't I not want to break free? People live their lives on, if I have something in my life, if I have this in my life, if I have this in my life. I'm starting to understand that these entities, these things, your family are only for one moment. Suppose what happens if you lose a loved one. You're going to have to depend on living for yourself for a second. I think God brings us journeys so we can discover what we really about. And I'm on my journey. Your affiliations either can break you or make you. And the moral to the story is, watch your affiliations, who you with, what their mindsets are. You can decipher if your life is in the best place by the affiliations and the people that you hang with. And then the question is, do you have the mindset to know if these people is a good fit for your life? And do you want to be stuck in this pattern that they are also feeding you? The negativity they're constantly feeding you. Are they bringing light to your life? Are they bringing stability to your life? Are they whispering? Are they talking to you and bringing you positive feedback about all aspects of it, the good and the bad and the ugly? Can they be real with you in a real way? You need to ask yourself those questions. And you got to be okay with being on your own sometimes. I'm learning that I'm okay with being alone and sitting there thinking with my thoughts and figuring out what I really want in my life. This video has turned into 28 minutes, and I'm okay with that. But anyways, I'm going to go. Please like, share, subscribe. And watch your affiliations. Watch who you hang out with. See if they bringing greatness in your life, or are they bringing, are they not bringing anything to you? Are they bringing value to your life? Are they giving you good advice? And they're keeping up on your healthy issues when it comes to yourself? Do all that and let me know what happens. Then the next story you're going to have to start realizing to yourself is, can I sit in silence once a day for 10, excuse me. Why would I say, excuse me, nobody said, 1 to 10 to 15 minutes. Sit in silence. If y'all want to know about any problems y'all having with your life and you are becoming overwhelmed, carve out some time to sit with yourself in silence, at least for 15 minutes. Give yourself 15 minutes. Cut off the TV, cut off your phone, put it on do not disturb. Take it to another room. Just sit there for 15 minutes and watch what will come out of it. Every day. Do it every day. Even if you I know y'all people got family at home. You're like, oh my God, I don't even know if I got that time. Okay. Where do your family, if you got a house, go to a garage. Sit in a car. Go outside, do anything. Go in the bathroom. Nobody's coming in there for a second. Wait, if you got to wake up around 4:30, 5 o'clock, just go in there and sit in silence. See what's happening. Your intuition will give you the answers. It will. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go pick me up some eggs. I told y'all in the last video, please eat eggs every day. And please like, share, and subscribe. This is Diane Nelson. This video is going to probably be uploaded after I get off of work, after I get to work. So just be patient. But please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope y'all enjoyed my content. Thank you. Y'all have a great rest of y'all Monday. This is going to be uploaded it's going to be uploaded Monday, but y'all should get it Tuesday. It's going to what my time, I have bad time management, but I have to go. I will keep rambling. Love y'all. Peace.